Alright, let's begin. In this video, we're going to be making the king. This will be the last piece of our chessboard. So, without further ado, let's begin. Alright, let's begin. Now we're gonna make the final piece, the king. So let's select everything, look into front view, and we're gonna move it to the right. We're gonna try to put it in the center. Okay, Shift A, add cylinder. You can scale it down now. If you can see that it's not aligned perfectly, you can press Ctrl I to invert your selection, and everything else except for your cylinder will be selected. So now let's select our cylinder again, scale Shift C, scale it down. Okay, we got it perfect now. Well, I think it could move a little bit to the right, a little bit more. Okay, looking good. Let's scale it down. Okay, looking good, looking good. So now we can select the top face and then extrude, scale. So we're gonna start the process of extruding and scaling. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I see that this spot is a little too spiky, as you can see. Spiky, okay, spiky is a little too spiky. So you can scale it down, select it in a loop and scale it down. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's go. Okay, looking good. So now that it is here, we can extrude, scale it. Okay, let's keep going. So right here, we're gonna keep it down here, extrude it, scale it. Okay, now we're gonna extrude and then right click to cancel it. But the extrusion wasn't actually cancelled, it was just put it at the former place. So now you can scale it up, maybe the same size as this plate thing, and we can just extrude to make the ridge. Okay. Extrude, scale, extrude, extrude, scale. Okay. Right there. Okay, now I think that this spot right here is a little too straight, so I'm gonna make it curved a little bit. Okay, and I'm also gonna move this down. Okay, looking good. Now we can extrude, extrude, scale, extrude, scale. We're almost there, guys. Extrude, right click, scale, extrude, scale, extrude, extrude. Gets tiring saying these phrases again and again. Okay, so right here I think I scaled too little and it has been extruded already. So what you can do is you can press Ctrl plus, but the numpad plus, okay? And then scale it. Oh, oops. Okay, Control plus, and it will be selecting this part that I think scaled too little. Then you can scale it Shift Z to make it smaller. It's a very neat trick that you can use sometimes. So now let's continue extruding, scaling, extruding, and then scaling. Okay. Okay, this is also too spiky, so let's put it in its place. This one, I'm gonna add a loop cut and loop cut it a little bit to give it more detail. Okay, there we go. And at the last spot right here, extrude, scale, extrude, scale, extrude, scale. Okay. Now this part we can just keep it like this. Okay, and now we're gonna do the loop cut. So now we're gonna look very closely. As you can see, I'm gonna use my annotate. You can see that the edges come out around here. So now it's around like 2 faces from the center, so as if this is the center. It's 1 face, 2 face. So we're gonna use that as our reference, and we're gonna use this trick that I use to make the sphere, the cylinder turn into a square. The cylinder shape, the round circle, turn into a square. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the knife tool. Now I'm not sure if this technique is being used that much, but I use it quite a lot sometimes when I'm modeling. So basically, as I said, it's 2 faces from the center, so 1 face, 2 face. So this vertices, then we can take it to the opposite side like this, and then just press enter. This one and this one. Oh wait, sorry, not this one. This one, okay. And this one, enter. And from the center to, so there we go. From the center to there. Okay, so now you got a, oh, where's my cursor? Oh, there we go. We got a center thing where it's a square, as you can see. So now we can just extrude and then scale it. But now once you scale it, you're gonna see that it's kind of panning out all directions. We just want it to be scaling on the X. So as you can see, we can just scale it as X. So make sure when you're doing this part, you need to scale it on the X. Okay. Extrude, X, extrude, extrude. Make sure to look sometimes. You might have forgotten without realizing. Scale X, extrude, scale X. So there we go, we got the top part. Now we're going to do the side, so you can just select the face on the one side and the other. So we have selected 2. Let's go back to front view, extrude, right click, scale X, and then the same thing, but we're gonna scale it on the Z to make it like this. Okay, so now the top face, how we're gonna turn our square back into like a circle, cylindric type of shape again. So what you're gonna do first is let's inset and just click, you can make it go out a little bit, then you can scale it like this. Okay, then you can just extrude just a little bit, then select 1 edge, 2 edge, 3 edge, 4 edge right there, all these edges. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bevel it like this, and then you can increase the segments, and you can increase as much as you want. I don't think you need to do it that much, since it's gonna be subdivision surface and it's just a small sphere on the top anyways. So right here, if you try to put it like this, it's gonna go over each other. So if you press C, it will not go over each other, and you can just do it like that. Now it's a perfect cylinder again. So we can select the top face, scale it, extrude, scale, extrude, scale, extrude, scale, extrude, scale. Okay, let's readjust this. This is too small. Okay, perfect. So now what you can do is we can add a subdivision surface modifier. And oh no, our top part turned into a bandage or something. So to fix this, we're gonna go into edit mode, and then we're gonna loop cut like this. So Control R, and we're gonna slide in the sides first. Then we're gonna slide out the sides. So just press Control R, then just hold it up like this. Okay. So you need to do it for both the top, slide it up to the top and slide it down to the bottom, including this part too. So this, or else it won't be sharp, the edges. But the other part we don't need to do it, like the bottom, since we want it to be curved and smooth anyways. So right here, GG. if you by any time loop cut and it's not to the limit yet and you accidentally click, you can press GG, so you just press G twice and it will be the same mode, edge select. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so now let's tab into edit mode and then loop cut like this. So we're gonna loop cut on the side. Let's bring it to the front, bring it to the side, and we also need to do it for this side. Since we beveled it, it's not coming on both sides. Okay. So yeah, now the last part is just to do the bottom. Inset, slide it out, click, and right here, loop cut. Bam bam. Perfect. So now you can just shade smooth and give it a material. So there we go, we have our made material. There we go, we have all our chess pieces now. So that should be it for this video. Next video will be about the board and aligning the pieces. We're also gonna make the pieces white, so that's very exciting. Well, anyways, that should be it for this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.